welcome back to my channel. It has been such a long time, and I keep saying it, that I will be uploading more often, and I never get round to it, but that's what happens when you have a toddler. So anyway, if you like my content or you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see any more of my content, please press the subscribe button, and if you want to know when a new video goes up, please click the bell button, which should be down here somewhere, for when the new videos go live. I am doing an unboxing of such. I am once again late to the party. This has been out for at least a month and a half. I first got this first box back in May. I signed up for it late April, got it in May, and the second box will be out end of July, which is my birthday, so I think that's quite nice. Instead of waffling on, the first box is here, a limited edition. I think there might be a chance to get the first box if you subscribe now, I think, or it might be a bit too late, I'm not too sure. But like I say, I'm late to the party. I was trying to get time to do this when I first got it, but it's just been sat on my shelf all this time because I haven't got round to it, because, you know, life gets in the way. So anyway, here we are. I am doing the unboxing of the Crochet Society box by Bella Coco. That's the hashtag on there if you want to see it on Instagram to see what projects has been made from this and from the booklet that's inside. So I'll open it now before I waffle on anymore. So let's get this opened, shall we? I love this bit. I have had a look, but I haven't touched any of it. But I just love this noise. And it is a good quality box, considering how much it is for subscription wise. It's a good box. You're paying, you're getting quality for how much you're actually paying for, and it's not bad. Most people can afford it per month, and you get a lot out of it. I've seen what you can make from it, but I'm going to do that again. Right, so inside it says, but first crochet, don't forget to share your makes. Like I said before, probably on Instagram more than Facebook, but if you want to see what they can make out of it without doing it, or you're interested to see if you can get the box but you want to see what's made anyway, then you can go into Instagram. I haven't made anything from this box yet, but once I do, it will be on my Simply Stitched UK Instagram grid once I get all of these done and dusted. But let's get back to what I'm on about before I go off on a tangent again. I like how it's got little stickers there, just there, and the tissue paper's a nice touch as well. So let's have a look. We've got the booklet here, and that's the website. When I turn this round, then you'll know exactly what you can make because it's on the front. So you can make these little mittens here for when it's winter, and I think they're great. And it tells you what patterns you can make, but first off I'll show you everything else. So I've opened this up, and the first thing I've got to is, tape measure. I do need a tape measure because I've lost mine, but that's what it looks like on there. How cute is that? And then we have 2 balls of yarn, DK, and it's by West Yorkshire Spinners, and it's really, really soft. What's it made out of? Oh, Falkland wool, which is 52%, and then nylon, but it's so squidgy and you just want to squidge it. It's 50 gram, and I don't know whether you can see. Yeah, you can. That is actually the true colour. That's the true colour of it. It's like a pastel teal. Scrummy. And then the next one is exactly the same. People that have made it. It's 50 gram again, and it is a grey colour, grey silvery colour, and It's just so, oh, I just love the feel of it. Whatever I make out of this, out of the booklet, it'll be worth it. I just love the colours. I don't want to use it because if I use it, I don't know. I'm one of these people that I love the colour and I love like swishing the yarn, and I'm afraid to use it just in case I use it on a project that in the end I don't like. And I'm like, right, well I could have used that wonderful yarn for something else that will look really good, but instead I've used it for this certain project from this book or from this internet page or whatever. I'm rambling on again. And then you get some little bit of confetti everywhere. My hair, I've just been swimming. That's another thing. I'm not. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, and then you get your handmade crochet hook, which is 3.5 millimeters. Yeah, that's how you say it, millimeters. And look at that. It's like a rose gold tape here. But I like how these are all handmade as well. As I watched the unboxing myself, that Sarah Jane did, who does all this subscription box, she said they were all handmade, polyamide clay they're made out of, but they're all handmade, and I thought that was a nice touch. And then we get in here, and ooh, some safety beads, safety heads for eyes, I suppose. I think that's what it is, yeah. So you've got 4 in there, so it's something to be made with those. And then some polyfill. Quite a bit there, so it might be a nice big project or a small project. Let's have a look. And then, oh, this is cute. You get a little notebook. Look at that notebook. But first, crochet, I like that. And then you can write down. Oh, and I like inside as well. It's all on each page, which is great. So this is good because then if I have several thousand projects on the go, I can write them all down with what type of hook I'm using, what yarn I'm using, and what stitches, etc, etc. Then we have some sticky notes, but these are quite cute, and I probably won't use them because I won't want to waste them. And it's got Bella Coco Crochet on there. Yeah, the box is Bella Coco Crochet. And then you've got Be Inspired Love and the little yarn in there. There's quite a few in there, so that's good. And then we come to, some stitch markers. I'll show you what they are. Quite jazzy. They're all pastel colours, which makes me think that she had a massive input into this box because she likes all the pastel colours. So that's great. I like how there's it's all personalised from her, like what she likes and things. But I know that the next box will be more from feedback from this box, and everything like that. So, and then you've got, this is very interesting and very good. You've got one of them saying shush, shush, I'm counting, because when you're trying to count and someone's talking to you, you're a bit like, I've just lost count, thanks. But when I'm doing that, I could just go, look, I put this sign here. That means I am not listening. But I do like the back because it says Guide to UK Crochet Terms. So that's good to look back on, and it tells you your hook sizes and everything. And I find, especially seeing I'm actually British and I live in the UK, that some of the patterns, you're doing it in a certain way, and then you're realising you're doing it in the US terms. So it's like, that's why it's not working out. Or you start with the US terms because it's a US term pattern, and then you think, oh right, I'll just do it the way the UK does it, and then you're just a bit like, no, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that at all. So like it's like honestly, it's like with in the US, if it says double crochet, it's not double crochet in US. Double crochet in the US is actually a treble in the UK, so that's how difficult these can be. So yeah, and then you've got a little bit of advertisement to where you can go to get some more yarn if need be. Least we have the booklet. So inside this booklet, there's an introduction from Sarah Jane herself, and who she collaborated with this month. This month's is May, by the way. They skipped one in June because they wanted to get feedback and make sure this one in July is up to standard or up to what everyone would like, because this is a worldwide one. This one, it's not just the UK, which is, it's nice for everyone who's international, and also like with shipping times and things like that, it was quite, obviously they've just started, it's going to be rocky, but I think they're looking at international shipping a little bit better this time around for everyone out there who's not from the UK. So anyway, there's the contents here with all the little patterns here, and there's little interviews, and then there's the Willowfield mitts. They look amazing actually in those colours, and the star stitch, and it just goes through how you make them, and then it tells you exactly what's in the box, but I've just done that for you. But if you want to know any more details, then it'll have it in there. And the next one is the Diamond Delight, which is a modern wall hanging for your home, and then there's a chart in here as well. Yeah, let's have a look. And then there's a little interview with the yarn company, and that yarn, the colour of the yarns on that page, for instance, is gorgeous. I mean, look at those ones, the blues. I am more of a purple fan, but teals, I love teals as well, so that's gets a thumbs up for me. And these are really cute pocket bears, Penrose pocket bears. That's where the eyes and the polyfill comes in, and that's great. And the best thing about this is as well, it tells you who they're designed by and their Instagram page. So if you like what the pattern is, I don't know whether you can buy other patterns from these designers, but you can just go and stalk their Instagram accounts and look at all their lovely things, because that's what I'll be doing after this, is going onto this person's Instagram to see what cute things they are, and if there's any patterns, paid patterns or whatever, I might treat myself. And it just goes on to tell you how to do it, and then there's ways of making your yarn yarnier, which is like Narnia, yarnier, here, how to make it neat and how to have them on show, and just look gorgeous basically. And then there's one additional pattern which I thought was lovely. A lot of people kicked off about it. I don't know why, but it looks like they have tried to do the very best to cater for every person, really, because it's not just baby stuff, and it's not just toys. There's things for home decor and all that, and there's other things like, for instance, clothing, like the mitts, for instance. So, you know, I found that was really cute myself, you know, little slippers for a baby. I have a toddler myself. She's nearly 3. But I don't think this pattern will go up to 3, but if I put my mind to it, I might be able to alter it a little bit. And that's what I like, is that I saw someone's post actually on, I think it was either Bella Coco Facebook page, or it was actually the Crochet Society page, but someone had actually made toddler sized mitts. So they altered the pattern a little bit and did that, and they looked absolutely lovely. So I probably want, you know, if I make them, my toddler probably wants some, knowing her and everything. Anyway, and then you've got like a please subscribe and all that. Now, after watching the unraveling, the unboxing, should I say. I was wondering about how far the yarn would go. How far the yarn would go. How many patterns out of this can you actually make with the 50 gram yarn? How far will it go? And I wondered that. But it's all been cleared up. You can make 2 of the small patterns out of this. Or you will have to only make one of the large ones, one of the large patterns. But what I've heard on the grapevine, some people have been able to do one large pattern and then do one of the small ones afterwards by either, I don't know how they've done it, but they've had some yarn left over and they've had enough to make one large project and one small project. Personally, I think I'll be doing the Penrose Bears and the mitts if I can. If not, it'll probably be just the mitts and I'll use some of the yarn to make the Penrose Bears. But we'll see how that goes. If there's enough, I will. But if there isn't, then I'll just have to deal with it. For listening to me ramble on about this, I'm very happy with the content that's in the box. I'm very happy with how much it did cost. I will leave a link in the description box below of the website, and then you can decide if you want to go for it or anything like that. Also, the perfect thing is, and this is not what happens with a lot of crochet boxes and things like that, shipping is included in the price. So if you put in, if you go onto the website, put in where you're from, it will actually give you a price of how much it would actually be. And then at least you know up front that's how much it's going to be. There's not going to be any hidden prices or hidden costs anywhere else. So that's a thumbs up. And on the side of additional things, once you have signed up and you have your box, they actually send you a link via email address to all the videos of all the projects in that book, which is amazing, because if you're anything like me and you're only recently getting into being able to read patterns, it's good to be able to correspond the written pattern to the website anyway below, and I will leave a link to my crochet Instagram account as well. It'd be nice to have you on board, and it'd be nice to get some feedback from what I make and if it's any good or not. And yeah, come over and say hello. This far in the video, then well done, you are at the end, and thank you for staying with me. I know I ramble on a lot. I'm not really used to do lots of videos. It's been a while, it's been a long time, so thank you for, you know, sticking around. So I will be doing another review of the next box when that comes out, but hopefully I won't be late to the party like I am this time around. Anyway, until next time, bye bye for now.